Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to KM Budgets and Journals. My name is Kara. We are going to go through and do the March closeout, and I thought we would just do it all together on camera. So, whoops, hi little girl. Thanks for coming to visit. Yep, we appreciate you stopping by. And I figured we'd start with the roll for your savings goals, which did come out to $83. Cash tray might be helpful. Let's see. Alright, so we are set up for April for that one. And then next, I wanted to do the March Pay for Plants challenge from the book from Anna Banana Budgets and Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets, and that saved us $74. So we're ready for April with that one. And little girl's gonna lay down right on top of things. That's okay. Next we have the March one from Emzo Budgets, and well, we counted it when we finished it. I don't remember how much that was, so it was what? 37? Okay. Let me write that on here somewhere. Permanent marker. Use dry erase marker. That'll work. Okay. Alright, so far we had 83 and 74 and 37. So up to 194, which is awesome. We are leaving the money in the Save with Judy 2026 challenge. Since it's the end of the quarter, I did decide to go ahead and pull the January, February, and March $25 for the Disney 12 Months of Disney plan. So grab that. We're set up for April already on that one. So that's $75, which brings us to $269. Next we have this Hello Spring intersecting dice game from Desiree at Happy to Plan with Desiree, and it saved us $36, looks like. Okay. I need to write that down somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright, so Hello Spring saved us 36. Okay. And of course it's hiding my calculator. Now we're up to 305. Make sure I got all the money out of that one. It was she had 3 different versions of this, so that's that one. And then I did decide to go ahead and pull the 2026 Roll and Save from Budget with Carly. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this one, just because there are so many other fun challenges that I want to work on. But the 2 did save us $72. So plus 72. Okay, let me kind of separate things here. Okay. Next, the We're Better Together collab. We are almost finished, but I am going to pull the 3 that we finished from Divine Savings Co., Diamond Budgets, and North Country Cash Queen. So that should be these ones. Let's see where we're at. Okay. I'm all kinds of awkward right now. Okay. All right, so the first 3 pages of that collab have saved us 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 75. That's awesome. So plus 75. Okay. And then I did also decide to go ahead and say that the Feeling Lucky game is finished, since we are no longer in March. Oh, here it is. So let's see what we saved with it. We only got to do it for a couple of weeks. So we got 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $39. And this one was a collab between Blessed Budgets by Abigail and Pink Plum Budgeting. Okay, so plus 39, 491 is where we're at. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Now, I still haven't decided if I want to go ahead and pull this, because I think it would be really cool to have $820 left at the end of the year. So for right now, I'm going to set this one aside. It is from Simply Budgeted. Okay, so here is the rest of it. So we have $45 from the Save 45 from Bookish Mama Budgets from Whimsical Wednesday. So plus 45. And let's see, I'm going to do this one as WW. Then we had the Harry Potter Shut the Box, which saved us. Uh-oh. Hold, please. I think it's 22. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oops, maybe not. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, okay. So the Harry Potter Shut the Box was 22. And then the Harry Potter Financial Wizard game from Two Sister Bees saved us 74. Cool. We completed a couple of minis. This one from Bookish Mama Budgets for $15. And this one from Steps on a Budget for $12. So let's see. All right. Okay. Oh, and I guess I could have just, yeah, I don't know why I didn't take the money with these. Like, I know why I didn't take it from this one, because it's mostly ones. Okay. I'll just take it anyway. That's fine. Okay. That's a large bill. 10 fives. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's minis. And that. Then we had a couple of different things. So we had some Harry Potter minis that we finished for the emergency fund, and some Harry Potter minis that we finished for debt. And were these were also emergency fund. And then we had Clovers that we finished, or well, the 2 Q to pinch from Brittany and Budgeting with a Ginger. And let's see, we had one for self-care. These were for the emergency fund. We had some for debt. And then the vet and travel. So those were kind of different things. Let's see, that's the emergency fund pile. That's the debt pile. And then vet and travel I will set off over here to the side. Okay. So debt from Clovers, we have $3. 1, 2, 3. $4. It's 7. Another $4. It's 11. And another $4, which is 15. So that's cool. So $15 for debt from Clovers. So I will just put and for right now, I don't want to even like include the emergency fund stuff in here. So there's that. And then these were from the Harry Potter collab. So we have $16. Oops, let's see. I think I added in the 12 and the 15, but I need to add in the 15 from 2 Q to pinch. And then so we have 16 plus 16, that's 32. Plus 40. That's what, 72. And 16. So that's 88 altogether for debt, I think. 40, 56. Yeah. Cool. All right, hold on just a minute. I'm gonna go through and add all this up and see what I should have for debt. Okay, so the total I had in the first batch of challenges was 762. Now I'm going through the ones that were specifically for emergency fund, which means they came out of either the Clovers or some of the Harry Potter ones that were designated for emergency fund. So that is what I am doing now. Let's see. So we had what? 7 plus 12 plus 4. So $23 in Clovers. And then the Harry Potter ones, we had 12. $36. I'm sure you can tell this is where I did some convincing. And then we had 25 and 27. So an extra $100 going into the emergency fund just based on those challenges I had allocated towards it. That's super awesome. Because I've never done that before. And since I'm trying to rebuild my emergency fund, I had said that I wanted to put $250 out of every month towards rebuilding my emergency fund so that I can have it back up by the end of June. But that's in addition to this 100. So for the month of March, it's gonna get $350, which is amazing. Well, actually it'll get what, $373. So that's super, super cool. All right, so total altogether, 762 plus 123 is $885 in completed challenges. That's not including the ones that are going to travel. Well, I guess I should include them, shouldn't I? Travel, vet, and self-care. Okay, so travel is getting $3. Self-care is getting $3. Vet is getting 4, 8, and 6. Oh, nope, that's not the last one. And 5. So how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15, you guys. That's awesome. And again, like, that's something I've never done. I've always had everything go towards debt. And for the month of March, since the thing from Budgeting for Ginger came with like a sinking funds randomizer, I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So that's super cool. I'll have to think if I want to do something similar like that for April. I haven't quite figured out my whole April setup yet, y'all. So, all right. So, plus, all right. So 906 altogether. So $512 is what will be going against my debt this month, which is cool because that covers the like roughly almost $300 fee that I did for the balance transfer, and then plus an extra couple hundred. So there we have it. That's pretty much everything. I know my car loan, I just made another payment on it, is down to, I thought it was on this receipt, maybe it wasn't. $18,927. So I've officially broken the $19,000 threshold, which is super exciting. So yeah, all in all, I'd say we had an awesome quarter one, and thanks so much for hanging, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.